Diogenes of Babylon, the diplomat, teach by living, not by impressing. Quotable lesson: the purpose of wisdom is not admiration, but transformation. Diogenes represents Stoicism at its most educational and civic-minded. As head of the Stoic school and an ambassador to Rome, Diogenes understood that philosophy survives not through brilliance alone, but through transmission. Ideas endure only when they are taught clearly, lived visibly, and made accessible to ordinary people. Diogenes believed that philosophy should train judgment, not inflate ego. He warned against turning wisdom into performance-clever arguments, dazzling rhetoric, or intellectual dominance. A philosopher who impresses without improving his audience has failed his task. This is why Diogenes emphasized education as moral formation. Teaching was not the transfer of information, but the cultivation of character. A student who could quote doctrines but panic under pressure had learned nothing essential. Real learning showed itself in patience, restraint, fairness, and calm under stress. Diogenes introduced Stoic ideas to a society hungry for ethical frameworks, but skeptical of Greek abstraction. Rather than overwhelm his audience, he adapted his delivery clear, practical, and grounded. This reflects truth does not need ornament. It needs clarity. Used today not to showcase your intelligence, but to make others better. Help people think more clearly, act more justly, and suffer less needlessly. That is the highest use of wisdom. For modern, Diogenes offers a warning against performative intelligence. In an age of hot takes, debates, and public signaling, it's easy to confuse attention with impact. Diogenes would ask, are people calmer, wiser, and more grounded after listening to you, or merely impressed? This lesson also applies inwardly. You can impress yourself with plans, reading lists, and ideals, but Stoicism asks for evidence in behavior. How do you respond when things go wrong? How do you treat people when you are tired, frustrated, or inconvenienced? Diogenes of Babylon reminds us that the final exam of philosophy is life itself, and the only passing grade is conduct.